until last year, the only championship that I had ever won was at a lacrosse camp where I got put with all these other hot shots and we won a camp championship. So that was a huge thing for me last year. I think it was the same situation for a lot of other players. It's really nice to work hard, win games, win a championship, and then get recognized like we did. We won the league, and our leading scorers, who were the top leading scorers, the top 3 in the entire league, got all second team. Jim Castellone last year had 19 goals and 20 assists, and he was a second team all-conference player. Joe Arnold last year. Joe Arnold played an incredible game. Joe Arnold played so incredible last year at times. It was like he's been playing lacrosse his whole life. Imagine if he had been playing lacrosse his whole life. But really, I remember one check, and it's Joe Arnold's kind of signature. He's such a great athlete. He lets people go by him, and then he takes the ball away from him, which drives me insane. But he just got this, Joe, you remember that desperation check. It was a game changer. The Banana Slugs, Santa Cruz was pushing down, and they almost had a one-on-one to the cage, and the last-second desperation athletic check by Joe Arnold saved us. So Joe was an all-conference player last year. The thing that's really tough for me as a coach, because I want all my players who do good stuff to be recognized and awarded. I felt like so many of our players deserved awards. Last year, James Placencia, our goalie, played incredible at times. We can go in and we can play any team in this country and be confident in our defense and our goaltending all the time. But then on the other note, we had an attackman, number 17. You saw him score some goals, Christian Scoos, who was an honorable mention All-American last year. So that puts him at one of the top 15 attackmen in this country. So I think that's a great thing. And then another player that we're so lucky to have back as a leader off the field and on the field. He just sets a presence. He's a champion. I have never met somebody as competitive as Henry Graham. There is no better person to have as your speaking captain to referees, because he understands all sorts of sports in all situations. And he's just big country. Look how big that guy is. You know? Big Scott! Henry Graham was a third-team All-American defenseman, which makes him one of the 9 best defensemen in this country. So we got recognized, we got awards, and with all that praise, right, comes all the pressure. And that's what we're sitting at this year, right, boys, huh? We are sitting right now, everybody knows who our big guns are. Everybody can look on the internet and see what jersey number scores all the goals, huh? So now that we've gotten this exposure, we've gotten this publicity, we've gotten this praise, now comes the pressure. And that's what I was talking about. Cool, ice in your veins, huh? Ice in your veins, cool heads, and execute like we do in practice. And we're going to do just fine this year. I set the goal last year of, at the alumni dinner, I don't know if you guys remember, but I said we will win the WCLL last year, and we did. And this year, we want to go to Denver more than any other team in this country. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Us gathering tonight, helping raise money for our team, helping celebrate, helps us get to Denver. We don't have an automatic qualifier to our playoffs. So if we win the championship, we don't automatically go. We're the only conference in the country that's like that. It's a lot of rules, and if somebody really wants to ask me about it, we'll talk about it. But that's why we're making these trips to Georgia. We're showing the committee that we have the support of our alumni, we have the support of our school, we have the support of our family to make this big trip, to go and prove to every person in this country that we're not just the best team in Northern California, the best team in California, but that we're one of the 16 best teams in this country. So we have to go and play the big dogs. And if everybody hasn't had a chance, next week we leave at 4:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning to go on probably the biggest 4-game road series I have ever been a part of, and I'm sure a lot of these players have ever been a part of. It makes or breaks our season. It is so important, and we're going to go, and we're going to put it all out. For you guys, for us, for this school, for the game of lacrosse. Next week, we're going to go. We're going to play hard. We're going to go. We're going to go 4-0 now. We're going to go 4-0. All right. Hey, they said it. You better do it. We're going to go 4-0. We're going to Denver this year. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for all your support.
As Coach Vaughn said, thank you all for coming. Before we go, I want to thank a few people. Jim Castellone, Blake Pryor, and Dave Reel all helped put this on, as well as Corey Hayden. It was a great event, and we'll see you all next year. Thanks.
Love you, Corey!
Nice.
Yells on 3. Yells on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yells!
One more thing. Thanks to Kathy Castellan, we have the final tally of what we raised, and it came in at $4,160.
Wow.
So thank you everyone for your